Hey fam, thank you so much for joining me for this pick a card reading. Feel free to take a moment, pause if you need to figure out which vibe properly matches your own. Maybe multiple do, that's okay. Timestamps will be provided as always. Let's see what kind of messaging we can receive this round. Okie dokie. You chose the first cards. Apocalypsis and Voyage. Well, it's a good thing we're on an adventure because if I'm not mistaken, this is a bit like the Tower. Let it crumble, fam. That's all I have to say. All right. It always makes me want to go to Namibia. I love watching the channel Namibia Cam. They have live streams. Zebras, lions, and elephants. Oh my. Apocalypsis indicates a particularly painful time. One that unfolds when two disparate dynamics occur simultaneously, pulling the psyche in seemingly opposing directions. The first is a lifting of the veil. This means truths that have been kept in the dark are revealed, seen, and unearthed. No matter how relieving it is to witness them come into the light, an element of despair and grief follows. The second dynamic is the regeneration that comes from the wreckage of the revealed truth. The old narrative breaks and a new story forms. Apocalypsis energy is similar to the forest fires. Devastation for the sake of regeneration. The veil lifts and we see who and what has been hiding. From the nakedness of the truth, a child is born. Have faith in the process. Hold on to your center. That is the only way. You've been feeling lost for a while now, wandering through your life aimlessly, searching everywhere for meaning, never coming up with anything of substance. That's the problem. You keep searching for answers outside of yourself, when all the answers can be found within if you take the time to look. You need a spiritual mentor, and at this point in your life, that person needs to be you, fam. All right, let's get into that clarification. Round, time, whatever. It's YouTube. Let's loosen it up a bit. That was pretty deep. Boosh. Oh, I love it when they go together. What's that about? You have a choice coming up. If it hasn't presented itself already. The fact that we just saw it blindfold speaks volumes to me. Isn't it so frustrating when it's like, okay, well, what then? Let's go. I'm ready. Chapter 1. Heck yeah, you are, fan. Heck yeah, you've got the world in the palm of your hand to new beginnings. Your passion, your desire, your creativity is helping out right now. It's all stemming from that epicenter. And you are more than capable of pulling this off. You know what you want, and you have learned great amounts of wisdom. You don't need those advisors. You certainly don't need anyone poisoning the well, right? Wow, look at that balance between the masculine and the feminine. Look at you. Yin and yanging it up for yourself. Wow. Oh, yeah, look at that. We're going on an adventure, fam. Look at this. Hey, it's fun. See, I'd like to notice this little white doggy down there. I think of it as like our wisdom, our ability to tap back into our freedoms, our purity, right? White in the tarot, at least this old school symbology, has a tendency to represent things like purity and innocence, right? It's like a reclaiming of such, maybe you've had to, battle some demons, figurative or literal, and you've come out the other side. And it's time to really trust that. Don't lose sight of that. Let the tower and those walls that have held you in, boxed you in for so long, let them crumble. You've got shit to do. Wow, 2 queens, eh? You are going forth with absolute clarity. You have built such a solid foundation, and now it's time to go. You know what you're doing. You know who you are. You know what's up. You've manifested this. You know exactly what you're doing, and you care. You're still in touch with the fluidity of your emotions, your passions, your drive, but you also are experiencing a mental clarity that's better than ever. You can smell bullshit coming from a mile away, and you're like, no thanks. I wish you the best, but no thanks. Heck yeah, fam. We've been seeing this card a lot around here lately, and I'm really enjoying it. How interesting that those came up in the same dang reading, along with the Fool. The Fool's journey, baby. You're not a fool, but you're able to know when it's time to throw caution to the wind. You've learned, and you know better, and your wisdom and the fact that you know how to surround yourself with people who aren't going to lead you astray, finally, means you're not going to go off any cliff. And even if you do, what if you Mary Poppins it with this satchel or whatever on your back, eh? Yeah, that drive. Maybe sometimes we can get a little hasty, but maybe sometimes it's necessary, right? You're very secure in yourself now. And if you're not, you're coming into that. You're figuring it out, okay? Maybe you're still right here going, I know what I want. I know what fuels me. And your soul is saying, heck yeah, you do. Don't be confused. There doesn't need to be any more confusion here. Live your life the way you want to, the way you've always longed to. You're not hurting anyone. You would never. You don't want to. Maybe sometimes you can be a bit blunt. It's a very blunt object in his hands, huh? But you have a lot of feminine energy, which can be very, if we're going by ideologies, very nurturing, right? You're capable of hearing from other points of view and yet knowing darn well exactly who you are and what resonates with you, right? You've tried it the other ways. It didn't work out. Now it's time to finally do it your way. And maybe you feel like, I've been making my decisions. I've been doing this and that. But there's always been a hint of influence to it, right? Like those formative years in our lives that freaking play out for so long until we catch ourselves and realize, oh, I was taught a very skewed form of love when I was a child and has bitten me in the butt quite a bit. But, however, we're not doing that anymore. Your heart and your mind are working in unison. And you're capable of pulling this off in a way that harnesses that energy, because you know what to do with it now, and no one's capable of changing your mind anymore. You know how you're coming into your power, fam. This is absolutely a rebirth. It's time. It's time to claim your royalty, to truly be that king, queen, whichever. That was an interesting time for that knock. Whichever that means for you. You have a message coming in hot. These are two of the fastest nights in the tarot. Funny how it's the swords and the cups again, wouldn't you say? What's the epilogue to this story? Fam! Oh, we began with the Two of Wands and now we're ending with the Two of Cups. Yeah. Oh my goodness. You have, if not your, I don't want to say your one true love, because I think that we're able to love and be loved throughout our lives, depending on where we're going and what we're doing and what we're ready for, right? What we're willing to accept in our lives. And you've been healing and figuring yourself out and making sure that your head is on right, so that you are capable of properly paying. See, because doesn't this look like the High Priestess and the Fool in a way? Coming together and working together. Maybe it's the two halves of yourself. What did I say earlier? That yin and you're the yin and yang for yourself, right? But what if there's someone else coming in? And maybe sometimes people speak of the Knight and the Page of Cups as someone who isn't necessarily dependable. They're here for a good time and but these two are here together. Boom, boom, right after Judgment, underneath the Queen of Cups and the Fool. Come on now, with the synergy, fam, the synergy. My goodness gracious. Not only are you capable, but your capability is enabling things and people to come into your life that you simply weren't actually ready for before. No matter how much you longed for it, there's a difference between longing and knowing damn well that it's meant for you, that it is the life you've chosen, right? And maybe some things went down that really took its toll on you for a while. Maybe you were down for the count for a bit, but you're waking up and you're full of fire. That drive has captured you like never before. What's on the bottom? Wow. The Three of Cups. Bam. It's nice to have people around that you can celebrate with and not have to worry like, oh, they're around when things are good, but where are you going to be when they're bad? What bad? Because with all of this wisdom gained, the crap that you went through before, it's just simply never going to happen again. Like, yeah, life is going to life, but it's not going to be the same. You are so secure within yourself. You're ready for this adventure. You're raring to go. And someone's coming in that is really going to enjoy being a part of your life just as much as you are in theirs. All right? There is so much balance happening here. Good on you. It's well deserved. I don't care what anybody else says. You hear me? What are the extra notes for this round? Wow, this is so straight to it. Nope. Goodness gracious. All right. What did you do? You thought that you were done before. Did you? Did you think, well, this is my life now. I guess I just have to accept that this is how it is. Words and thoughts are power. Harness that. Because quite frankly, even if you don't believe in God, even if you're not, the universe, we're on a rock that's just, we got all these other rocks. Like, how many meteors do we have to see? You know what I mean? That just are happening, whether, our echo chambers enable us to be aware of it or not, right? But what is your consciousness, fam? What is your spark of life exactly? Your subconscious hears you, and you are capable of reprogramming it to speak to you the way you want. Harness that. Never let it go again. Ever. All right? Thank you so much for joining me. Wow, this was incredible. Thank you for this. Thank you. Defeat your demons. You're capable. Whatever they look like to you, whatever you see in the mirror, I want you to look yourself in the eye and reclaim yourself. Reclaim all of your hopes and dreams, the things that sustain your soul. Balance. Let go of that ego. It doesn't get to control anymore. It just doesn't. You've got too much going for you. So much joy and abundance. What are these? They're not stressed out about money. It's limitless. The possibilities are limitless, fam. Where shall we go first? Thank you for this. And always remember that I love you. Hey there, fam. This is group number 2. Let's see what we have for you. The shaman. Let's put that there. And shark. Swim away from this situation. Listen, I love sharks, so let's be nice. I say that every time. Because I love sharks. They're just trying to vibe and breathe, man. Alright. The shaman. 3 archetypal ingredients constitute the shaman, and all must be present in order to reveal its magic. First, the shaman is activated by long-standing and diligent study, the mentor. Second, its orientation is generously and accurately aimed toward the healing of the self, the other, and the culture, the healer. And third, the shaman has a knack for finding doorways to the other world, allowing psychic visions and old magic to leak into this world, the unseen. In this way, the shaman is a master who bridges the everyday and the sacred, revealing potent power needed desperately in our time. Yet, where there is power, there is shadow. So the shaman must be vigilant in studying their darkness. This card reminds us that the force of healing is ultimately not our own. We must shape it and share it with the world. Boosh. Think of this as the Lovers reversed from traditional tarot. You've been hanging around a bloodthirsty shark. If we wouldn't throw shaman blood into the water, who looks good when they're eating? Let's be real. We need sustenance, fam, okay? Okay? And they've hurt you before. This could refer to a lover, or it could refer to another loved one, such as a friend or family member. To put it simply, you deserve better treatment, and you're never going to find it with them. Leave now. Situations like this often grow so dire that you no longer feel safe swimming away. May you have all the options you need to be safe and to heal. Something tells me that you have everything you need to make it out of this, fam. And if you don't, you know how to get it. Like I said, may you have all of the options. What is that vibe? For some, it's not an actual, it's not a literal thing that you're dealing with. It's in your mind. It's something, someone that still haunts you, and whether you realize it or not, is dictating your choices and the way you see the world. And the shaman card is coming out to remind you of the fact that you, oh, Kitty, that you are capable, that you are able to tap in to whatever you need to learn your resources, to heal, to move on into other realms where you're able to live the life you long for. It's clarification time. Listen, it's YouTube. Let's loosen it up a bit. That was really deep. That was a bit dark. It was a bit dark down there. Ooh. Yeah. All right. What shall be chapter 1 for this round? Okay, I'll cut it. Here we go. I don't do reversals. Huh. Interesting. I feel, it's okay if you disagree. Sound off below. I feel like this is going along with what I was saying. That there's, I mentioned this before, that there's a voice in your head that improperly trained your subconscious how to talk to you, it taught you a messed up way of what you believe you deserve, right? Did you have a stereotypical narcissistic parent in your formative years that was very verbally cruel? Cruel in any way, really. And it's haunted you through the rest of your life. It's like, justice in reversed. It's like the wrong karma. There's an imbalance going on. And to me, like, I feel, because she's one of the few cards, like the Queen of Swords, like the Ace of Swords, where the sword is going straight up. It's in your mind. And you need to heal that balance. You need to fix that imbalance. You need to retrain your subconscious on how to speak to you. But the only way your manifestations are able to come true is if you believe that you deserve them, fam. And I will always be here, my videos, whatever. will always be here to remind you that you do deserve it. You are incredible. Maybe you don't have people in your life that really properly vocalize that for you, that remind you of what you're capable of and that they believe in you. I do. There, yes. Swim away! Like, get out of there. It doesn't belong to you, okay? That is not your baggage. Those are not your consequences. You're sick of suffering somebody else's consequences? Well then, do something about it. Without being so self-destructive. Please. Lessons and wisdom gained. So leave these choppy waters, the fear, I keep hearing like, what if I'm wrong? What if I'm wrong? What if I'm wrong? This is your life. And someone may have tried to put it into your head that, you know, you're the monster. You're the bloodthirsty vampire in the circle of friends, in the family. And it really messed with your head. And you didn't deserve that. What if it's because they saw your light? Whether they realized it or not, they recognized how beautiful you are. What if they, you know, we know what we know, and we project like, stop taking on their projections. Tell them to take it to the mirror. Or better yet, if you're dealing with a stereotypical narc, just walk away. Figure out what you need, even if you keep it in secret, and take what truly belongs to you and get out. Even if it's just the shirt on your back, fam. May you have more options than that. May you have people in your life and know where you can go to get away, to get out of that situation. Okay? That's right, to new beginnings. This page is looking at this wand like it's a blank canvas. What shall we do now? Reclaim your passion. Reclaim your creativity with all of this wisdom that you've been gaining. May this be in the past already. If not, you definitely have things to look forward to. Especially yourself. There's so much. There's so much. Like, why not both? Why not all? Why do you have to pick and choose your hopes and dreams? Maybe in this manifestation and not remote, but that repetitive robotic affirmations and things like that. First of all, don't poo-poo on the affirmations. They do work. If you're poo-pooing on them, it's because you don't believe in them, and there's your freaking problem, all right? That's for someone. This can also be like getting lost in the daydreams rather than figuring out which ones you wish to draw into your reality. Which ones do you want to continue and save for your dreams? And which ones are you ready to make a reality? That's up to you, fam. Maybe that's overwhelming to you. But something tells me that you're capable. And you need to believe in you, okay? You don't need anyone else to decide the rest of your life and what you want to do right now, where you want to go. You can accept advice. You don't have to heed it. But take control of yourself, your life, whatever that means for you, okay? 6, 7. Wow. Yeah, see, that I like. We're balancing it right on back out. Heck yeah, fam. You have everything. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. It's all within you. It's all within you. I don't know if you need to watch some like cartoons or what. You know what I mean? Like whatever it is that makes your soul purr, please reclaim it. Please surround yourself with it, okay? Continue to evolve as a human. Next chapter. Wow! The fact that the Chariot is coming up. Oh my goodness. Oh my freaking goodness gracious. I've been abandoned by a kitty. Fine, bye. But that's go time. Like I've never seen in any of these readings before. That, well, no, actually yesterday, that was pretty darn incredible. I'll give you that. But like, oh yeah, I didn't share that one. That was my own personal one after doing the pinch. Anyway, whatever. Fam, your intuition, when you're in tuned with all of that, your intuition is finally able to properly guide you. Once you get these stupid voices the heck out of there, just, you know, digest it already and poop it up right on out, okay? I'm sorry if you don't like potty humor. Human beings, you know, our bodies are gonna body, you know what I mean? Whatever that looks like for you, it's still gonna flow. May it flow so that you can get it out, whatever that figuratively means for you, fam. Leave it in the dust. Kick the dust off of your shoes for once and for all, and let it go. That's their problem. Okay? That's their journey. That's their healing path that they keep just getting lost in the woods, right? And, you know, it's kind of like Shaman Durek. He has his own channel here on YouTube. He has his own podcast and has been speaking out all over the world about things like when feeling that darkness, that dark energy, those lost souls that are just like moths to the flame within you, they don't believe. They're so stuck in the dark that they don't even believe that there is a way out. So they're clinging to the light, like maybe I can hitch a ride with this energy. Maybe I can hitch a ride with this soul and that way get to the light, because they've lost that ability to know that they have their own light. They have their own way of ascending, right? But you don't have to be anybody else's form of sustenance, okay? You take care of yourself and you let yourself be the master manifestor that you truly are, and you learn how to trust yourself and how to trust your instincts, all right? You are more than capable. You're still here. Thank goodness, because it's about to get better and better and better. There we go. Leave the world and its yakety yak out of your head. Get back, return to thyself, whether that looks like meditation, going for walks out in nature and remembering how to breathe away from the smog of it all, right? Put your swords up. You don't need to battle anymore. Oh my goodness. All right. If the first pile called to you, I highly recommend checking it out. And may that also be a part of your current journey. Otherwise, it's something to look forward to, right? This is a rebirth. We're exiting the building that was on fire and we're saving ourselves. That doesn't have to be selfish, fam. It's like money. It's all in what you do with it, right? I know that we're capable of loving others even when we don't necessarily love ourselves, but the ability to love and care for yourself is going to change the type of beings that you surround yourself with. It's just simply going to happen. Don't give up. Look at these major arcana. I don't do reversals, so I have no idea how the heck that happened. You don't have to believe me. It doesn't change my life the fuck at all. But goodness gracious. We're moving on to the epilogue, fam. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Are you kidding me? That's not just, like the 9 is like boosh. Everything's come to fruition and we're rocking it. And this is, you're doing so well. Your lineage is cared for. Everyone's all good. Everyone's like, it's set. Your chosen family, whatever that means for you. Your kids are good. Your freaking, your grandkids are fine. Like, it's good. And that's what we're working toward. That is actually what you're capable of. What's on the bottom for the vibe? Darn tootin'. Royalties. Heck yeah. Control your emotions, but don't let go of them. It's okay to have a heart. What are the extra notes for this round? What is that? What is that? Don't fight it. Believe in yourself. Leave the bad karma and the negativity behind you. Ditch it and move on, okay? You've got this. Be secure in yourself, right? The worst is behind you, okay? The worst, give me a break. Oh, now I want chocolate. Oh, what in the fuck? What is happening? Oh my, fam. All right, we're just gonna roll with it and we're gonna cut the deck. That's wild. That happened. You saw me shuffle, fam. It's like, what? Oh my goodness. Yep, time for a deep cleanse. Cleanse your soul. Let go of the negativity that has tried to dictate your life. It doesn't get to have any piece of you anymore. It's gone. It has been expelled. All right? And the bottom is a quote. Lines from a Kehlani song. It's one of my favorite songs of hers. It's called Not Used to It. It's hard to open up to you. It's hard to get close to you. I want it with everything in me to one day just say, I'm in love with you. You want to love. You want to move on. You want this life, this version that you've always longed for, whether you've been able to admit to it or not. And fam, it's yours. It's not yours for the asking. It's yours for the claiming. To give is to receive. Give to yourself now, okay? Take care of yourself. Trust in yourself. All right? Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. And until next time, and always remember that I love you. Hey fam, welcome to your selection. Let's see what we have here. The river. That's about cleansing. And the sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. These readings, sorry not sorry, my channel is all about the positive vibes, and we've really been rocking this vibe of healing and evolution. All right, so let's roll with it, fam. Welcome to the party. There's a reason so many rituals of change and rebirth take place in the river. It is forgiveness embodied in physical form. Without asking for anything in return, the river washes away what is no longer necessary, smoothing over sharp edges and accepting all our mistakes and grievances. Once we step in, we are no longer in control. The river carries us farther down the stream of transformation than we planned to go. Its waters have a special gift for reflecting back to us a new and dreamlike vision. And once the tears have passed, we see ourselves as we haven't before. I like that. So, it's with a little more lightness, grace, and fluidity. Keep in mind, the you that stands within the river is the real you, full of deep emotion and potential. Nothing to hide, nothing to judge. May you drink in the sight of your true self. Card 11, baby. Yeah. Don't build a home that will come crumbling down if a single person walks out of the front door. When it comes down to it, we can't depend on other people to make us feel happy or fulfilled. The fact is that people are going to leave from time to time. These kitties are making so much sound right now. Wow, interesting timing there, friends. And you're the only one who's guaranteed to stay. Take the time to find sources of joy outside of your loved ones. You deserve happiness that lasts. Your voice, your subconscious and your literal voice, whatever that sounds like for you, is the most important voice of your entire life. You can't escape it. But those you love and the way they talk to you, what you put up with, it also plays its part in your mental state, your mental health, and what you think of yourself, whether you realize it or not. Right? So if all you're hearing is degradation and blame and fingers pointing in your face are all you see, maybe it's time to evolve past those people. Maybe it's time to love from our arm's length. What are all these sounds going on? My goodness. Goodness gracious. I'm so distracted by the noises in my room right now. My goodness. All right. It's clarification time. So lighten it up. Bring that sun in and lighten it up. It's YouTube. Let's have a bit of fun, okay? Oh, wow. No, but really. No, but really. Okay? What are you anxious about? What are you lacking faith in? And why don't you believe in yourself? Why don't you believe in your capabilities? Is it because of what the heck I was talking about just a moment ago? Chapter 1. Wow! Listen. To new beginnings, fam. To new beginnings, yes. Cleanse. Let it go. Wash it away because you have new beginnings. There, whether it's a partnership like for work or a new love, it's only being allowed in when you allow it in. When you allow yourself to grow and learn, because to me, this is the high priestess here. She's dressed just like, you all right there, Kona? Oh, that's what's going on. She has it's not asthma, but I can never remember the name of it, but it definitely affects her breathing and stuff. So she has a lot of phlegm and such. You okay over there, girl? Interesting timing, wouldn't you say? Who was out there scoffing me? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Don't scoff yourself. Don't scoff at yourself. Sorry. Listen. It's only allowed when you allow it. And something tells me you want it. Or else it just... that wouldn't have happened. Okay? So, are you open to receive? That's been a running theme lately on this channel. Are you open to receive? Well, okay, all right. Now, this could be different things, true that, but it's still a celebration. It's still the most positive of vibes. A lot of people refer to this as the 1111 card, right? And funny how we still have the white and the blue. We still have red represented for passion, right? Like this symbol here, oh my goodness, I can't remember the name of it right now. I can starts with a C, right? But it tends to be used in the health field a lot, right? Healing, growth, love, emotions, opening your heart. Not only painting the sun back in your sky, but opening yourself back up to the wonderful possibilities that are waiting to come in. You have celebrations and good vibes coming either way, whether it's through work or friends and family, chosen family, right? Wow. So it's the world card, so maybe the world can be in the palm of your hand, but also that's the dancer of the tarot. Wow. This is a wonderful time. You have so much in store. Just waiting for you to figure out what to do with it, quite frankly. Look at that white sky. It's almost like a blank canvas, huh? And this page is looking like, whatever shall I do with you? You have this new, fresh, creative energy. Your desires have been reignited in this cleansing of self, in this returning to yourself. This is incredible. Holy crap. See what my goodness gracious, fam. It's like you keep calling for it and she's gonna appear. Whatever the energy is for you. It doesn't have to be feminine. You know what I mean? You're you. And it looks like you're finally accepting who you are. Your intuition is going to guide you. And you need to remember that you can trust yourself. You've already been like, huh, that's exactly how I thought. Like, huh, I knew that. Huh, I knew. You're very in tune with yourself. That's incredible. Wow, of all major arcana to be showing up. Hey, burning some bridges, and that's okay. Aw, yeah. Aw. Oh my goodness, I just get the... Are you kidding me? 2 and 2, fam. It took me way too long to realize that. And then we got the 4, and now we got the 5. If they didn't fuck around, they wouldn't have had to find out, fam. So if you gotta love people from afar because you're capable, your love is unconditional, then you do so. Because you have the mental clarity now to know better, to know that, hey, we're all on our journey and we're all just trying to figure it out. And others, they're just going to handle it in their own way. But they don't get to dictate for you. At least not anymore, they don't. So again, if you need to love from afar, love from arm's length, you do so. You have nothing to feel guilty about. If they want to blame you, they can take it to the mirror, okay? Are you kidding me right now? Oh, look at how loving and nurturing you are. Look at that. Oh my goodness. These could all just go hand in hand, quite frankly. Oh my goodness, the major arcana that have been showing up for these readings oh my, I'm trying to evolve my vernacular. I don't know if you can tell that. I'm trying to, fam. I too am human, evolving, yes. This channel is for my kindred souls. Hi, fam. It's nice to meet you if you're new here. My goodness. You are a powerful being who is coming into your own like never before. Your process of evolution throughout your life is reaching new heights, and you're beginning to comprehend just how powerful and capable you are. You've been healing. And thank goodness, because the world needs more of this. Thank you so much. Hey, okay, listen. Maybe someone is still clinging. It's like you're used to only so much. Maybe you were raised in a family where they struggled. Your parents struggled to provide, and they were just trying and trying and trying. And you spent life trying to be frugal. Or maybe you didn't care about money. If it was such for so long, who cares, right? But then you reached a point where it's like, oh crap, like maybe I should be caring. Maybe I should be more aware of what I'm doing with my money so that I can continue to take care of all of the things. These homes, this home, these people, my family, my town, my city, whatever that looks like for you. Right? What masculine, feminine, non-binary? You want to help and take care of others. You're very conscious of the world that you live in. But fam, you are a positive driving force. All right? I'm sorry, do we have all of them represented? We have the cups. We have the wands, swords, and pentacles. Look at this balance. You are such a nurturing soul. You just want everyone to be okay. You so badly want to help people heal. Maybe you're meant to be some kind of life coach or a therapist, or maybe you've begun your own YouTube channel where you're just trying to remind people of how capable they are of manifesting their own reality, changing our reality. Right? What if the sun you need to paint back into your sky is your soul? Is coming from within. Aw, yeah. You got them passions like that are just, dang, fam. Dang, you've got that drive. You are capable and you know exactly what you want to do. You're very creative. And your passions are vibing in such an incredible way that maybe sometimes you're like, whoa, and it can get a bit, whoa, but that's okay. Because you know what to do. You know what to do. And you never need to lose sight of that. You're not so susceptible to abuse anymore. You can see it coming from a mile away now. So don't worry. The worst is behind you. Yes, life is gonna life. So make sure that you're not just plowing through walls like the Kool-Aid man, okay? Have your wits about you. Keep your wits about you. Remember the difference between your intuition and the bull crap that was fed to your brain in your formative years. Whatever that means for you, okay? What's on the bottom? What's the general vibe? See what I'm saying? That's 3 2s. And this is 21, right? We go from 21, we go from 11 to 21. And we got 34, 4, 4. Goodness gracious, we do have a 5. 2, 3, 4. Okay, how many 2? 2 2s. 3 2s. Hello. Technically 3 4s. Wow. I have dyscalculia, or however it's pronounced, but these numbers are incredible. So either you have choices that have yet to present themselves in your evolution that you're going to need to make. I would like to say that you know now what you find unacceptable. All right? And you need to trust that you've learned. You need to trust your own evolution. Okay? Your heart, your passion, your mind, it's all becoming more and more in sync and able to handle the ebb and flow of life while not losing the fact of how nurturing and loving you are capable of being. Your love, like I already said, is unconditional. So it's okay if you're holding them at arm's length, because it doesn't mean, you know, whatever they say, like, oh, I guess you don't care anymore then. Not true. And you know it. If that's how they want to think about you, if that's how they want to consider you, if that's how they see you, they don't even know you, fam. What gives them the right to dictate to you if they don't even know you? How are they able to love you if they don't even know you? Right? Boosh. What are the extra notes for this reading? Let us see here. All right, let's cut it. Boosh. This came out just the other day. Did you see that video? Money doesn't actually change people, don't you know? It just makes it more comfortable for them to be whatever they are, however they are, right? But you? Ooh, I just got the chills after I said, but you. Ooh. But you? What lies beyond your creature comforts? Is that what you're scared of? That if you step outside of that, it'll be too much of a loss? Sweetie, I have a feeling if you were to end up, you know, in the woods without whatever, I have a feeling you know, right? Have you learned about plants so you know what are edible and what are laxatives, you know? And the best case scenario, right? You've learned a lot. You've gained so much wisdom in your experience. No matter what your age is, you are an old soul. And you have been tapping into that. Rightfully so. Heck yeah, fam. The next card is relax. You've got this, all right? What's on the bottom of this? Hey, fam. Keep going. Keep trying. You're not done yet. You've got this, fam. You've got this. Oh, look at you. You're glowing. Oh, thank you so much for joining me in this pick a card moment in time, right? I really appreciate it. And until next time, and always remember that I love you.